What's good, everybody? There's something I've been thinking about for a very long time, for the last year to 2 years now. Since I came up with the name Don Quietus, I've never really felt settled with the title Don Quietus. Like, I believe every ending is a new beginning, and I feel like, yeah, I completely stand with everything it means and everything it represents. And I've done so much in the last couple years with the title of Don Quietus. You know, I've done so many things, but I've always kind of known it was more of a phase than a permanent title. You know, that's really why I'm making this video, is to clarify, you know, I'm not going to be going by Don Quietus anymore. Since I came up with the name, I liked it for a bit, but originally it was supposed to be the name of an EP, and I was still, you know, kind of just figuring my shit out as far as what I wanted to represent, and also branding my artist name and all those things. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and I think it's finally time to let go and say goodbye to Don Quietus, you know. And it's kind of beautiful at the same time as it is sad. I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed. Over the years with my music career, I've tended to change my artist name a lot, but I have one that is going to be the one. It's going to be simple. Since we went by this title, we dropped several projects, 3 EPs, 2 mixtapes, and an album. We've done so many things with that, but I've always kind of known I was gonna move on from it. More of a phase, and you know what, it had its time, you know what I mean? Like, I think my journey is to you know, not necessarily wake people up, but for them to, you know, experience, and whatever they take from it, if they take inspiration, if they take a negative emotion from it, if they take, you know, it makes them happy, or they can relate to it, the art, whatever it may be, you know, it all matters, because that's all an impact. And that's what music's supposed to do. That's what art's supposed to do, is supposed to make you feel a type of way. From now on, I'm gonna be going by Swivel. If there's anything I know about myself, it's that I am an open-minded individual, a conscious individual. That's what I want Swivel to represent. I want it to be like a Swivel 360, open-minded in all directions, non-judgmental. You know what I mean? And if you're a conscious individual, I feel like you'll really resonate with my music. You know what I mean? So, you know, we're moving past Don Quietus. It was a phase, and I kind of knew that since I picked the name, came up with the name. And you know, it'll always exist. My first single under Swivel will be dropping sometime in July. It's called Identity Crisis, and it's kind of a song I made about my phase of my experience with being an individual. You can do all these things, but you don't have to identify as one thing. Just because you play soccer doesn't mean you're only defined as a soccer player. No, you can play soccer, you can play basketball, you can play fucking tennis. You can play any sport you want, or you can do any job you want. You could be a lawyer, a doctor, a photographer, you could be a rapper. But you're not defined as that. You're not defined as what you do. I want to represent with Swivel is I want it to represent open-mindedness and consciousness and acceptance of what is and what you are. But to wrap this up, music will still exist under that title. You know, everybody can still access the music. We'll be changing our social media and we're gonna be creating a whole new thing for Swivel. So, you know, that's what we're going as now, and that's gonna piss a lot of people off, because a lot of people will be like, well, why are you changing your name every couple years? Well, you know, it's gonna take a bit to adapt for me. It's gonna take a bit to adapt for my fans, my supporters, the people who, you know my art as Don Quietus. You know what I mean? So, and that's okay. We're gonna adapt together. We're gonna move on from this, and you know, it's really exciting at the same time, because we're completely rebranding. We're pushing a new aesthetic, and we're also coming up with some really cool ideas and cool things to expect in the future. So watch out for the new single coming out in July, Identity Crisis, my first single as Swivel. You know, in the meantime, still bump Don Quietus. You know, Don Quietus will always be its own entity. You know, it'll always exist. So I hope this video helps people kind of with the confusion based around the name changes and stuff like that. But this is it. This is Swivel as the title to my music under Freak Sound Entertainment, which is my label. Lots to expect. But I appreciate all you guys who have been supporting me since I fucking didn't have a rap name. You know what I mean? So, like, much love to you guys, and it's Swivel now, baby. So that's what it is. Thank you guys for tuning in. Lots to expect, so keep your eyes out. Peace and love, y'all. Bless.